I like the investment properties the most, and it doesn't have to be big or small. I love the idea of helping people build wealth for the future, and you can do it with your primary residence, but it's also educating people on using that primary residence potentially to acquire a small property, and you can start with a condominium and use that to build wealth. There's tax advantages, debt pay down. A lot of people focus on cash flow, and cash flow is important, but when you look at the big picture of leveraging, $50, $60, $70, $100,000 as an investment towards a $400,000, $500,000 asset that is then paid down by your tenant, your returns are quite large based on the amount of money you have actually invested into that property, because you're able to rely on the tenant to pay down the debt load, which in return ultimately gives you an asset for the future that in theory should increase and appreciate in value. But even if it didn't, even if it took a small hit, you still have a very difficult time losing money when you've only put in, let's call it 20% of the total purchase price. Even if the asset were to drop from 500 to 400, you've still made on the sale, because of other people's money paying down that asset, a $400,000, $300,000 return when it's all paid off. So the economy, all the things in the world, things would have to go pretty bad before you would actually lose on that investment because of the ability to leverage those funds. That's what I like to look at. I think people, don't fully understand how powerful that can be for building wealth and working with the professional teams, accountants, lawyers, good realtors, good leasing agents, property management, having a team behind you to educate you through the process. It can be pretty rewarding and also get you to a lot of places you want to be for the future, fairly risk-free.